Hey, what's up, folks? Hope you all are well. My name is Ragnarok, and welcome to the Endgame. For those of you who clicked on this video's thumbnail expecting to see turn 1 of a Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's High Elf campaign, I do apologize. This is the second chapter to that campaign. There will be a link to the turn 1 video in the description. The playlist is titled The Phoenix Prince. However, I should warn you that the commentary is very rough, and even now I'm still trying to get a handle on the gameplay. Relatively new to Warhammer compared to some of the veterans, so I'm still trying to improve and still trying to get better. Not to mention, it is one hell of a long playlist, which is why we're starting a new one. Now, before you jump ship, actually let's just pull up the records while I go through the introduction. I'm just gonna get you guys caught up a little bit with how the route we took to get where we are right now. So, alright, before you jump ship, I would like to invite you to stick around for the show. We're not starting from the beginning, but we do have elite armies in the field. We have chaos yet to deal with. There's possibly a titanic struggle with the dwarves yet to come, and there is the old world still to conquer. Also, if you're new to my channel, one of the things that I like to do for each of my campaigns is bring along some of my books for the ride. I'm a philosophy guy, but I do also love a good story, and Warhammer is rich with them. For this Let's Play, I'm going to be reading excerpts from Doom of the Elves, a collection of 4 books by the authors Gabe Thorpe, C.L. Werner, S.P. Cawkwell, and Graham Leon. It's more likely, though, that we will only have time for the first novel, The Siege of Naggarond by S.P. Cawkwell. And to get you guys caught up on what went down in the first chapter of this Let's Play, there will be links to some of the battle highlights from the first 200 episodes, which will appear at the end of the Phoenix Prince playlist. We'll get through, or how much we'll get through, but I'll do my best to cover as much as I can during the end turns. So. But yeah, let's get it kicked off. The world is dying, but it has been so since the coming of the Chaos Gods. For years beyond reckoning, the ruinous powers have coveted the mortal realm. They have made many attempts to seize it, their anointed champions leading vast hordes into the lands of men, elves, and dwarfs. Each time they have been defeated, until now. In the frozen north, Archaon, a former Templar of the warrior god Sigmar, has been crowned the ever-chosen of chaos. He stands poised to march south and bring ruin to the lands he once fought to protect. Behind him amass all the forces of the dark gods, mortal and demonic. When they come, they will bring with them a storm such as has never been seen. Already the first moves have been made. Valkia the Bloody led the host of Khorne into Naggaroth, homeland of the Dark Elves, laying waste to the north of the realm and bringing war to the great cities of Naggarond and Harganeth. Ominously, the Tower of Grond, home of the sorceress Queen Morathi, gave no warning of this vast attack. Only the return of Malekith the Witch King saw Valkia cast down and Naggarond saved. In Uthwan, demons have run rampant across the lands of the High Elves in numbers unseen since the time of Venerian 7 millennia ago. The Phoenix King is locked away in his great tower in Lothern, so Prince Tyrion, the greatest warrior of the age, has taken command of the Asura armies and, with the aid of the magics of his brother Teclis, driven back the demons. Now the destinies of Malekith and Tyrion will be drawn together, for the war of the gods is repeating, and they will act through mortal avatars. And when they are done, the world will be forever changed. The darkness is coming for all the elves. These are the end times. Alright, so I think that's a good setup, a good appropriate setup for what we're about to get into. And yeah, just a few things I guess I should cover before we get through this, through the event feed. I do curse quite a bit. I apologize. I'm trying to tone it down a bit for my Let's Plays, but yeah, get frustrated, especially playing on this difficulty level, and will occasionally vent my frustration through cursing. So if you're sensitive to swearing, what else should I mention? Right, one of the things I did want to mention is I'm unsure of whether I want to do half-an-hour episodes for this playlist or full hour-long episodes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I don't think I will be recording too far ahead in this series, mostly because the next update for the game comes out very, very soon, and I was really hesitant to actually start this playlist before the new update comes out, but I didn't want there to be too much of a gap between when I stopped the last playlist and started this playlist, just because the people who've been following along are probably waiting to see what happens and to see me finish this thing off. So right, yeah, I don't want to go too far ahead. I don't want to record too many episodes ahead, but at the same time I do want to get this thing started. So right, yeah, so there we go. That's how the map looks for now, and let's get right into this, I guess. Over here and around Lothern, we've got our 3 mages. They're all boosting the income here, and we've named them after the 3 spinners from Norse mythology: Skald, Urdur, and Verdandi. And the 3 spinners are the goddesses, I guess, that weave our fates. So we're currently in the midst of the chaos invasion. I guess we'll just do a quick scan of the map, just get you guys familiar with what's going on. Over here in Naggarond, we've got Freya and Calidor. Tyrion, we're recalling him back to Uthwan to help defend against the chaos invasion, but luckily most of the chaos armies are going after our friends, the dwarves. Actually, we've been fighting with the dwarves quite a bit, and finally we've gotten a peace treaty now that chaos has shown up, so it's really helped things out quite a bit, actually. And yeah, down here in the jungle things are pretty quiet. I am planning to confederate with Avalorn, but I do want to wait till we actually get our full amount of mages, lore masters, and nobles. I just want to see if you can actually get more than 10 by confederating after you've got the full roster. Right, and down here in the jungle, we're just finishing off Clan Pestilence. And we do have a rebellion here. Hopefully the lizards will take care of the rebellion for us. Otherwise, it's unlikely that we're going to be able to hold this. I mean, we should be able to hold it for now, but I'm hoping that setting the war coordination target there, that the lizards can deal with that, while Velison comes down this way and finishes off this. Another thing I should mention, if you guys want units named, feel free. Just let me know in the comments, and I can name units after whatever you like. These eagles, I want to send them back to get into. We're gonna send them to get into Tyrion's army, and just to fill out his army, I want this to be a full stack. We've got to be really careful here with chaos out here on the water. I think I'm gonna bring them down around this way rather than confront them directly, and just hold the gates. Presently, the Phoenix Gate is held by the Border Princes, so I would not be opposed to chaos coming down there and retaking the Phoenix Gate, so we can reclaim it. But for the time being, so this is Captain Kirk. I built this army just as I want this actually to be our navy, and probably will build a second one in the not too distant future, just to move around with these guys, and we'll keep them out on the ocean. But for now, I just want to use him to defend the gate, and we'll get Tyrion over here to team up with him. We might as well pick up this treasure on the way. Lost convoy. Alright, cool.
I think not.
hopefully we're out of range of these guys
Servant of the king,
being attacked. We
sailing for adventure.
want to get him down here. The quickest way to... Damn it to hell. We've either got to go all the way down around... We'll probably bring him around this way, just because it'll be safer. But we'll see where Chaos ends up next turn.
At your service.
Right, and over here in the east, we've taken a little bit of territory with the dwarves, but we've had to stop now that we're at peace with them. I'm just building an army here because we want to get ready for Chaos. We want to be prepared for them when they show up. Probably it'll be... I'm not sure entirely what I wanted to go with. We'll probably put a few bolt throwers, but we'll go with... We'll want some archers. I think we'll go with bolt throwers and archers, basically, and just have the air support. I think is what we're going to go with there. And also, these nobles, I want them in Tyrion's army as well. So we'll get them over there as quickly as possible. We should probably do a little bit of building and get this province ready for Chaos, and these provinces as well should be built up. Right, yeah, so let me know what you guys would prefer, if you want to see full 1 hour episodes, or if you prefer just to keep it to half an hour episodes. Moving forward, the channel, I'll be mixing things up. I know the previous playlist, I was uploading a video for this series every single day, but I think going forward I'll just be mixing it up, and we'll be doing some different campaigns. So every day it'll be rotating. I'm not sure as far as I don't think I'll be using any kind of set schedule, but moving forward there will be a fair bit of variety. I just want to get through my Thrones of Britannia Let's Play and get that finished off. I mean, the campaign is finished, it's all been pre-recorded, but I just want to get it posted and over with. To be honest, it hasn't performed terribly well, and it's probably because the game is not very good. I am so disappointed. But I mean, Legend of Total War kind of warned us that the game was, you know, not great. Okay, what do we want to do here? So we can let this stuff repair. What should we build here? Should probably get defenses going. And probably go for public order. Even though we do have public order in these as well. Let's put growth here. We can let these repair on their own. What size stack is this? Alright, he should be able to take that on. And I want to be careful of... I don't know if I want to invest here because it's going to be under threat. Same thing with this. Definitely don't want to lose Falls Anvil. Let's get this province built. Don't think we're going to build defenses here. Which means we might as well go with a little bit of public order. Alright, and I'm thinking, what do we have available for nobles here? Alright, I'm just going to recruit.
You have my attention.
Can we recruit another one? I just want to recruit these guys here for now.
Standing by.
And basically we're just going to send them north to gain influence. We're going to use them as agents. We can use them to keep an eye on the Dark Elves as well. So assassinate will be good. Secure influence. Specialist, we'll want that. assault units. We'll probably put some points into that. But yeah, these will just be campaign agents.
You have my
And
attention.
once they've gathered up
A
lots of
true
influence, we'll
Asur.
probably just disband them and replace them with better nobles when they become available. Right, specialists. Alright. Alright, yeah, well, we'll send them north into Naggarond. And alright, and that's all of our cash for now.
Lawmaster of Hoth.
Plato, we're probably going to need him over
I
here
have things
to help with the corruption over on this side. He's helping out over here as well for the time being, but yeah. Public order is going to be a little bit of an issue in the jungle, but I think the main threat has been extinguished. And I think we're just about ready to get through the end turn here. Just trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Alright, I think it looks pretty good. I think things are alright. Arrow not moved. It's okay. Arrow not moved. It's also okay. Got a commandment available. Alright, so what do I want to do? Corruption is not too bad, so I guess we'll just go with growth for now. And the damaged buildings, that's fine.
of the tower.
Kierkegaard. I think we need him here for now. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, he's got to stay put for the time being. Dante, we need him here until this is built, and then we're probably going to have to send him back to this province.
Order must be maintained.
So he'll probably be needed there. Alright, let's hit the end turn. And let's kick things off with The Siege of Naggarond by S.P. Cawkwell. Season of Blood, year 223 of the Age of Vengeance. The horde snaked its way towards Naggarond, a black and crimson serpent of doom that brought horror, destruction, and chaos wherever it went. From this vantage point, riding along the cliff, Kurth could see it far below him. In the wake of the army's advance lay desecration of the highest order, even in so bleak a place as the Land of Chill. Shattered buildings, broken bodies, and enough blood to sate the thirstiest barbarian for a lifetime. Still, they marched, their destination and ultimate intention clear, but they were not the only ones making for the seat of Druki power. Alone, Kruith raced ahead of the marauder army to bring warning of what was to come, for what little good it might do. He spurred his horse harder, determined and desperate. The horse was a fine animal, a perfect example of dark steeds of lost Naggarite, and he could feel the play of powerful muscles beneath its flesh as it galloped towards the south. Kruith had been riding hard for days. Weariness was growing, and he had no idea how much longer he and the horse could maintain the pace. Still, the need to get home, to bring news of the oncoming storm kept him going, and the horse served him admirably. Fine animal it may have been, the warrior thought morosely, but even a fine animal had limits, and the horse's pace was noticeably slowing. Foam flecked its mouth, and it was panting steam into the morning air. They had ridden hard, with only necessary pauses to feed and water the animal. Every rest break increased the warrior's anxiety. There were things that ran and flew ahead of the Chaos army that would not just kill him were they to catch up to him. They would feast on his flesh while he still drew breath. He had to keep riding. Patting the creature's neck as it snorted, the warrior looked south towards Naggarond. Bleak tundra stretched as far as the eye could see, occasionally broken by shattered spars of black rock and equally black streams and becks. Standing sentinel over the frigid waste, the iron mountains stabbed at the clouds like infernal talons. Not so very long ago, Kruith would have been glad to return to the city of his birth. For all its labyrinth threats and tangled knots of political intrigue, the city was infinitely preferable to the lengthy turn of duty All warriors had to serve on the watchtowers. Like the countless others who thronged through its black veins, the dark elf was fiercely proud of the jewel of Naggaroth. Now, though, the pleasure of returning was soured by the knowledge of what followed in his wake. Alright, I think I'm going to pause the lore there for now. And I just want to add in there, cover a few things that we went through. So, enough blood to state the thirstiest barbarian for a lifetime. I should have mentioned as well that these books are incredibly violent, so they're not for the faint of heart. If you're sensitive to the violence and stuff, then you should be warned, or get ready to plug your ears or something, because they are very, very violent books. But of course, this is a very violent video game when you really boil it down. And this is one of the things that sort of intrigues me. I talked a little bit about it in my very first Let's Play, my Wrath of Sparta Let's Play. And it's something that was covered by Friedrich Nietzsche in his essay Homer's Contest. And when he was talking about the Greeks and their depiction of in their artwork and in their poetry and their stories and things like that, the violence and combat and the war and the scenes, and for whatever reason, we as human beings are fixated on this stuff. And I don't know, I'm just sort of kind of putting it out there. I don't know why we are fixated with this kind of stuff, but we're drawn to it in a certain way. And I don't know, I don't really have the answer, but as a philosopher, it's one of those questions that is going to continually pop up, especially in Let's Plays like this one. And also, as we go through this book, probably there are some very violent scenes ahead, but yeah, it's one of those things too where warfare, you want to kind of damn it in one sense, you know, in the cruelty and the devastation that it brings about to mankind. But at the same time, like, how do you depict that without actually glorifying it is another one of the sort of difficulties that you have as a philosopher. Or I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm getting at there, guys. Probably should have kept going with the lore instead of rambling on some nonsensical philosophical farce. But yeah, right. I mean, if you guys have thoughts on this stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, this end turn is really going on for quite a while. I mean, I know I can speed it up, but I don't know. I don't mind watching it at this pace. You guys are more than welcome to skip ahead, and as we go through some more of these end turns, I'll be sticking more to the lore, and I just want to try and push through as much of this novel as I can, try and finish off as much of it as I can as we go through the playlist. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could take this, but I just don't want to hurt our relations with anyone else, and I feel like taking a treaty with them is going to damage our relations with some of our allies. So I don't want to do anything that's going to damage those relations. So oh, what the hell, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. That's a little annoying, but anyway, that make things a little bit more interesting down here in the jungle. Alright, we've got some guys ready for duty. Alright, let's get to work. Since we're over here, we might as well get started.
No, need my warp token stash.
The Earthware answers to me.
Just need to come down here and scout out a little bit more. She reach here?
Treading lightly. For the Ever Queen.
She can. Alright, so let's get in here and get a siege going, kick things off. First battle of the playlist, I guess. Could lightning strike, but I don't understand what the hell the point of the... What would that even do?
For Asturian.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it gives you the option to lightning strike in a siege situation. I guess if there's multiple armies standing there, you can just lightning strike in the reinforcements you don't have to deal with, I suppose. But I mean, in this situation where it's not even a full stack, I mean, well, what the hell is the point? Very much looking forward to this showdown with Chaos. I'm going to try and go through this siege relatively quickly, because they do tend to follow the same kind of pattern, most of them, these Warhammer sieges. I really do hope that Warhammer 3, that they add some more depth to the sieges, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's unlikely that they will, but you never know. This doesn't really matter which side we set up on. It's pretty much exactly the same on both sides. Alright, let's line you guys up over here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this game, and I've got to say it is good to be back, finally. I think that's plenty of magic. And let's just set you guys up right there. Let's put you here to deal with the dwellers of below. We'll keep you there in reserve as well.
It shall be done.
Let's actually take you guys off fire at will.
Eagle claw.
What orders? Defend one.
And
Orders received.
take you guys off fire at will.
Princess of Alquan.
Alright, cool, let's get it going. Oh, actually, I want you to stand out front, now that I think about it. Draw the fire of these towers. Yeah, let's just speed things along a little bit. Yeah, Swordmaster should deal with those. Taking some damage on this bolt thrower unnecessarily, really. Alright, we've got one tower down. Let's get this tower down too. Get down there and deal with them. Yeah, I may be a little bit rusty. It's been a little while since I've gotten in here and played some Warhammer. Actually, I haven't really played any Total War in the last little while. To be honest, I've just been mostly doing recording and trying to put together the highlight videos for this playlist. Alright, let's get the archers in position.
Going. Orders received. Moving out.
Yeah, these dwellers from below are a little bit annoying. I mean, just more of a nuisance than anything. Alright, why you guys tell you to get so close? I just wanted you to shoot there. I don't know why.
Understood.
Take down the gate and hopefully get a little bit of damage on those guys on the walls.
We will obey.
Get the archers into position.
Advance.
do want to be careful of this thing, the catapult. Let's actually bring Ghost over here and get him to draw the attention of the catapult and waste the ammunition. They'll have a really hard time hitting him. I'm just gonna put you guys on fire at will, actually. Yeah, once again, I don't know what the hell is wrong with these guys and their targeting. Ah, fuck. Move back. Alright, so already we're making careless mistakes. I'm gonna actually send you back there to deal with that. I might even bring the sword masters over here to go for the town square. Just let the archers deal with these guys over here. Alright, I'm gonna send her to deal with the catapult. In the meantime, let's just move you guys back a little bit. What we got over here? Storm vermin. Ooh, this could be a bit of a problem.
Acknowledged. Princess. They die.
Eagle claw. Asser forward.
Don't know what's up with the targeting for our bolt throwers here, but two over here. Take care of this thing. Come on, get over here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring these guys up on the walls and bring them in here just to get this thing over with sooner. I know this is maybe not the most efficient way, but there's really no other threat out here. And this is their last stronghold, so once we have this settlement, we'll be good to go. I just want to be careful, keep an eye on her health, but I think she should be okay here until the sword masters show up. Move you guys up a little bit. You can come over here too. Alright, can we shoot the walls this time? Are you guys gonna move ahead? Yeah, I don't... Alright, actually shooting this time. Alright, she's taking a little bit of damage now, these storm vermin. But at least she's silenced the... Let's get her in the air. Wait for reinforcements to show up. Masters should have no problem with these guys. Get you into the air. We'll get Ghost over here to heal her.
Swordmaster of Hoeth. Loyal. It shall be done. March. Archers. Asser attack. Swordmaster of Hoeth. Orders received. You're in there!
Princess of Alquan.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
It is done.
Alright, yeah, once we take the town center, this will be over very quickly. want to get you over here as quickly as possible.
Princess of Alquan.
Just try and get her healed up.
It shall be done. Acknowledge.
Yeah, they're all starting to break now. Just pop a couple heals down on her. Yeah, so a little bit of a rough battle there. Definitely feeling the rust a little bit from not having played for probably the better part of like a week and a half. So yeah, we'll slowly get back into this. I did want to, I was planning to actually do a Rome 2 campaign before I started this and get that pre-recorded and save it to release later on, but with the abysmal performance of my Thrones of Britannia campaign, I just decided I wanted to get this up sooner than later. Alright, there we go. I think that's how you spell it. I felt like we lost a lot more than 96, but anyway. Yeah, they're down to one settlement now, I believe. That last settlement. This province will take a little while to get public order under control, just because it's inhospitable terrain for us. But once we do have it under control, the public order, then
Asa, rejoice.
we don't have to really worry about it ever again, because it's so far tucked away.
Take whatever you can.
That's really tempting. That 21, but we'll loot and occupy.
Thank the gods.
Go with that. And we'll be almost fully replenished after next turn. Got a couple levels up.
Loyal to a fault.
Alright, what do we want to give you? Yeah, let's go with that. Spirit Leech will be useful as well. We'll want to get that upgraded, but
Can I offer assistance?
A mighty warrior.
I'm not a big fan of this. I don't think it, I don't know. I don't think it would make that much of a difference. Yeah, let's go Blade Master. Make her a little bit more deadly. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Not a huge fan of this building, so we're gonna get rid of that. And I don't think we'll be doing much recruiting in this province either, so we'll get rid of those. This one I will repair, simply to get the garrison, and I don't think we're gonna need a garrison here actually, so let's start with public order building first, just to try and get that under control as quickly as possible. Chamber of Visions. Oh wow, it's pretty good. Plus 3% hero action success chance for all heroes. Ambush defense chance plus 5%. Lord recruit rank plus 1. That'll be really good when we can get that. So let's go with growth for now and just try and get this province growing up. Turns remaining 5. Oh, okay, it only lasts 5 turns, so that's good. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's just the Golden Colossus that remains. Let's get this stuff out of the way.
Servant of the tower. Go on.
And I'm going to keep moving you over
Leading the
here,
way.
because this is where you're going to be needed. Alright, he is moving towards the army, so hopefully he can deal with that. In the meantime, let's build this settlement.
Most astute.
Alright, yeah. Things look good down here. Coast is clear over here. Dwarves are gonna have their hands full with chaos over there. Quick order -3.
You must restore
Alright.
order. The people are restive.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Dream returns. Alright, yeah, she's gonna be needed over in this province. Just to settle things down a little bit, but just try and get her to full strength as quickly as possible. Let's pick up a couple more of these. And a couple more archers. And probably we're gonna go with one more of these. And 4 bolt throwers. Yeah, I don't want to go too heavy on the archers just because this army is going to be our first line of defense against chaos, and then we'll be at full strength in 3 turns. We might want to add some heroes to the army as well, but we'll figure that out.
What do you require?
Let's get you guys
Charting
over
a
here.
course. Charting a course.
Protect Elves Tyrion.
Alright, where do we want to park you?
For the Phoenix King.
This guy's recruiting. Can they recruit in a camp
Can I
stance?
offer assistance?
Alright,
All hands on deck.
we're gonna bring you to here for now.
Returning to shore.
Defend against this.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Maybe we will bring Tyrion this way. What kind of range do these guys have? If we do bring him there though, it's under threat and he'll be in
At your
force
service.
march, so I guess maybe we'll stick to the original plan and bring him around this way.
Anchors away.
Let's take a little bit longer, but
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
By the comet!
Tempt me not.
Your behest. Your will is done. Can I offer assistance?
how much movement
Lord of
do
the
you need
Phoenix Court.
for in camp? Is it 25% or it's 50%? Alright, 50%. Alright, well, I'm gonna have him stand
Making my
here
way.
at the choke point. This army should be able to defend a choke point even against... Ooh. Though if this army comes down this way. I don't think they can reach though. He can only get to there on force march, so I don't think they'll be able to attack us. In any case, we have the choke point and have to go through this way. So we've got them kind of boxed in here. This settlement should be able to defend against this stack on its own, and then
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Marielle should be able to defend against that with the garrison. So, and just we'll wait for Tyrion to rush around
Defender of Ulfwan.
and make his
I
way
will
over
continue
here.
soon.
In the meantime, he'll get those heroes into his army as well. If we can get them over there
I await your command.
quickly.
Ali,
Where's the other
brave son of
road
Ulfwan.
there?
Forward at once.
Alright, cool. Let's take a look at the situation over here in Naggarond.
Are you a god?
Yeah, just hopefully this rogue army doesn't decide to attack us for whatever reason. Public order is okay here while Calidor's sitting here.
You have my attention.
Let's get you guys
Destruction.
collecting some influence. Good job.
What do you require? There will be carnage.
Good.
Can I offer assistance?
Alright, I think we're gonna bring Freya back this way to help defend this area because we have a lot of threats over here. I'm not confident that we're gonna be able to hold Kotek's column right now.
Can I offer assistance?
So I think we should bring her back to here.
The Asser are troubled.
There's no special building here aside other than the resource.
I will not.
We've got Marathi back over here and Malekith. Ooh, yeah. Interesting.
No.
What's the garrison like here? Yeah, I think we're gonna hit this with
Protect
Calidor,
us.
and we'll move Freya back this way
Shall not rest.
for the time being.
Taking up residence. Can I
See what we
offer
can do.
assistance?
Just not sure we should be investing over here necessarily, but yeah, might as well. Here I don't think I'm going to spend money because probably we're going to lose this. I don't see any way we're going to be able to prevent them. I just want to make sure they don't make their way down to here. I just repaired its way. Let's get this built up. Yeah. We have to defend Val's Anvil at all costs just because of this building. Minus 10% upkeep for all armies. It's huge. Huge. And especially if you want to get more armies into the field, it's definitely something we want to make sure we hold on to. Right, the garrison's not too substantial. Do have a black dragon there though. Alright, let's do it.
None shall live.
Let's fight this one and then end the episode, I think, probably. Again, it's giving us the option to lightning strike, but I don't think it really... Does that mean that these guys don't show up until we... I don't know. I'm gonna click it and see if it makes any kind of difference. But yeah, I think we're definitely gonna need Calidor and Freya to stay close together, especially with Malekith and Marathi in the area. Freya's army is not quite strong enough to take on Malekith or Marathi, especially when they have the more elite infantry, the executioners and the Black Guard, whereas Calidor's army is a little bit more suited to take on some of the stronger armies. But without Tyrion over here though, the two of them are going to be a little bit overmatched, I think. So we'll have to take it slow until we can bring Tyrion back over here. We'll gamble that. And start deployment. Just gonna keep you guys in behind for now. Probably I'm gonna want to use this hill to our advantage.
Serve the king.
If you stand out front.
The vote one. No master. Prince of vote one.
All right. Let's see what they got.
Archers.
Let's get the archers over there.
Dragon princes.
Now let's go deal with these
We go.
Dread One Knights first off.
Lawmaster of power.
Let's have you stand out front there.
Battle ready. For duty. Asa, advance. We go.
Going. We got over here on this side. The chariots are going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. The archers, I'm going to want them to take this dragon down. Guys, go deal with them.
As you say. To the fray. We advance. We await. Acknowledged.
Alright, there we go. Should be fine to take care of them.
Archers.
Yeah,
Asa.
focusing on him. Guys, swing out this way a little bit. Chariots.
Prince of Oak One. I never
Going
tire.
pretty good so far. However, alright, let's just pull back. Get away from those dark shards for now. You guys back this way. Dragon's almost down.
Lawmaster of power.
Guys, come help him out.
Naggarond protects me.
Ah, you guys get stuck so easily.
Battle hall.
We got here.
Asa.
More of the knights. Actually, no, keep pulling back. Archers, guys can focus on these dark shards now. Guys are never going to be able to catch this chariot, but we might as well. I want you guys to get out of there.
Moving out. Very well. Your will.
Fucking hell. You guys are going to have to come down here and save them.
Command. It will be done.
Just can't get them out. What are we doing over here? These are going pretty good.
Dragon princes. At once.
Get up into the air.
Now. Without fail. Yes. Move.
You guys are actually getting out of there. I want you to deal with them. Alright, we've made a real fine mess of things here.
Archers.
Archers, you guys get back up here. And the rest of you
Lawmaster of power.
form up down here.
You're it there.
Done. Archers. We go. Acknowledged.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Alright, yeah, definitely feeling some of the rust. Ah, this army is getting, this unit is getting completely destroyed here. Fuck's sake.
Battle calls.
Let's get down here and help out.
Custodian guides us.
You need to get out of here. If we lose a fucking unit here.
Lawmaster master of power.
Guardian of order. Unithar! Ever vigilant. Right away. We will obey.
Alright, well,
Prince of
so much for nice, easy victory here. Just really,
Noble Prince. Your will.
yeah, really rusty.
Dragon Prince.
At least that's what I'm gonna blame it on.
To battle! Lord Master of power.
You can get off the field. I just want to make sure you don't.
To the fray! We will obey. We obey.
We don't lose you.
Slay them!
I prefer not to lose any of these dragon princes if we can avoid it. It's always the fucking dark shards. Anyway, yeah, wow, that was
Dragon Prince.
oh, it was really messy, but anyway, got through it. A bit of a shaky start to the new playlist, but pretty sure this guy survived, thank goodness, and probably should have healed Kalidor a little bit before we finished this off. This guy took quite a bit of damage too, but yeah, wow. Yeah, obviously my gameplay has not improved at all. If anything, it's gotten considerably worse, which is kind of hard to believe. But I think we're going to end things here. Before I let you guys go, though, I would like to apologize for the delay in starting to this playlist.
Glory to the king!
There are a few reasons for the delay, to be honest.
Pillage anything of value.
We will loot and occupy.
Knowledge is power.
Just continue to try and take as much territory as quickly as we can from the Dark Elves, but yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit of time to finish them off. I don't know, this way may have been an overreaction, but anyway, we do want to get rid of chaos. So yeah, this is gonna be tough to deal with. Marathi, Malekith. Just field armies so damn quickly is the thing. Anyway, what I was saying is the reason why it took me so long to get this started was one, I wanted to wait for my headset and mic to arrive, so using new the audio should be a little bit improved on this, should be a little bit better, a little bit clearer. And second, the recap videos have been taking me a little bit longer to put together than I initially expected. And finally, I've been busy just planning and restructuring the channel for the future. Like I said earlier, I'll be going down to one video a day, but I'll be mixing things up a bit. As soon as we get through the Thrones of Britannia playlist, we'll be starting some new campaigns right away. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Episode number 2 is next. Let me know what you think. If you want to see half-an-hour episodes or hour-long episodes, I'm not opposed to either, but yeah, whatever you guys want to see is up to you. Let me know, because I don't think I'll be recording too far ahead for this playlist. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Episode 2 is next. Ragnarok signing out.